Hey guys, TheVerveNerd here, and this is part 2 of my FTL playthrough. If you haven't checked out part 1 yet, the link is on my channel. Otherwise, let's get started. Alright, and here we have our choice of where we can go, which really this is a very important thing to consider when you look through the game. This is all randomized. This pretty much shows you what you're going to have to be dealing with for the rest of the game. I mean, the green sectors are way more peaceful, which there's kind of a lower chance to get like really good loot from them, but less damage, if you know what I mean. In the red sectors, you usually get a lot more damage. The purple nebula sectors, I really like these sectors because things kind of move a little bit slower. The rebel fleet really takes a long time to kind of catch up to you in these sectors, which is awesome. So I really do love to look out for these nebulas. A lot of people like to stay away from them, not me. I really like to get these. I think for our first sector, we're going to head down this civilian sector route here, because I do not want to fight Zoltans with their shields. That's just frustrating. Alright, and here we are. Let's see. Oh, awesome. This is a nebula sector. So the whole thing isn't a nebula, but it's partially a nebula, which really is good for us because in these, whenever you encounter a nebula inside of a normal sector, things will go even slower, which means you jump to these and the rebels will not like ever catch up to you. So this gives me a ton of chance to just farm the crap out of these sectors without having to worry too much. I think what I'm going to do actually is I'm going to jump up here. Yeah, up here first, and then maybe go off to the side, since I've got so much time to do all this. And I've got 17 fuel, so I have the time to do all this. And see, look, it definitely paid off me doing that. Burst Laser Mark 1. Honestly, I think I'm going to trade that off for the hull laser there, because that's really more beneficial to me. Because of the recharge rate on them. So what I can do is I fire these off. They pretty much share the same cooldown, I think, as my missiles. I can just use these first to soften up shields, and then I can use these, my normal burst lasers, to punch through once I get to the shields, which is pretty amazing. Alright, here we have a store. So I think what I'm going to do is go ahead and do I? No, I don't want to go to the store yet. Let's go to this nebula first. I think we'll be okay. Kind of making an executive decision here. Let's see. And this sector has a plasma storm in it, which is not good. We do have a rebel scout that has a cloaking device. Oh no, this is bad. Alright. Tell you what we're gonna do. We're gonna keep my missile up, and that is all we're going to do right now. Let's take my oxygen out and make sure we get some evasion. Boy, and then I think we're just immediately going to go for his weapons. I gotta take that missile out. That's just free damage he's going to be putting on me. Come on. Yes. Perfect. And he misses there, which is amazing. Alright, so now that his weapon's down, I'm going to take my shields out because I don't really need them. And let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and do that instead. So we'll load up my burst lasers now. Let's take his cloak out. We don't want him using that cloak. As I was saying. Filthy cloaking. I should have probably used the burst laser 2s. I think I'm going to. Alright, his cloak's out. Let's go ahead and hit those weapons again so he doesn't recharge them. So we don't want that. Yeah. Alright, hit his cloak again. Make sure he doesn't recharge that. And we are doing really well. Oh, shoot. He already has his weapons back up again. Look at that. Well, sorry. Can't keep those up, buddy. There we go. Alright, some missiles from that. I can probably start using my Artemis a little bit more now, which is awesome. some good scrap, so that'll let me heal my ship up a little bit when I go to the store. Which I think I will go ahead and do. But if I do this, this pretty much means that the rebels are going to advance since it's outside of the nebula. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to jump to this one because I can't go directly to the nebula. So what this means is I'm going to have to pretty much stick to the nebula for the rest of the ride and then maybe not get quite as much farm in. But I really probably should heal. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and do it. Might not be the right choice, but we're doing it. Fix all. Alright. Of course, I probably can't afford anything here, of course. I don't really want to sell anything. Let's just go ahead and bring these weapons back up. Excellent. There's another store right there. Nope. As you can see, the rebels are already starting to approach. So let's move on, shall we? Alright. We have a ship. This guy does not look like he's going to be much of a threat, but he does have drones. And he is trying to get away, so this does pose a bit of a problem for us. I think we're going to target our burst laser then there and there. Luckily, the drone is a laser drone, which they're pretty much worthless. And we've pretty much kept him from running. So I think I'm going to target his drone down here. Got my laser, which is kind of crappy, but... So again, I deactivated his drone just in the nick of time. But I'm going to have to be doing a juggling act here to try to keep his engines offline, it looks like. I may even shoot an Artemis in here just to spice things up a little bit. Yes, excellent. Not really too concerned about his weapons. They really cannot hurt me at all. As long as I can keep these things offline, it's going to be a-okay. Alright, excellent. I got quite a bit of scrap from that. I did take a little bit of damage there, which I'm not too happy about, but it is what it is, right? Alright, let's kind of hide ourselves back in the nebula again. Let's get some farm going on. Oh, excellent. This guy looks like a prime target. Let's see, it looks like he's going to have 2 lasers and a beam. Heck yes, I want to attack this guy. This guy's like fodder. Poor dude. Taking him right out. He'll probably be able to get 1 shot on my hull, but not too concerned. My med bay out. Kinda sucks, but not a huge deal. And he's trying to get away. Let's prevent that, shall we? Alright, he's going to give me 2 fuel, 4 missiles, and 12 scrap to let him get away, but it's a pretty good offer, but I just don't think I'm going to do that. Let's see what we actually get. 1 missile, 1 drone, part 16. So yeah, see, it would have been better off if I would have just went with his offer, but I couldn't let that scum live. Come on. We have standards here. Alright, let's go and get our med bay back up to speed. Lana, you get back there. Mr. Artyom, get there. Alright, now at this point I really need to start thinking about upgrading my shields, because as you can see, they're really starting to do a little bit more damage there. So I think I'm going to unlock the ability to get more. And I think what I want to do is continue down this way. See what we can find. Oh, awesome. Another automated ship. I love these guys. This guy cannot hurt me, so we are just going to take him out. He is defenseless. He doesn't even have any shields. Good, he missed with his volley there. That is very fortunate for me. So he's not even going to get a chance to do any damage to me either. Poor guy. Alright, and we took him out pretty much with one volley there. And he gives me 24 scrap, plus 11 more scrap, 2 fuel, and 3 missiles. That was an amazing encounter for me. That was really a game changer. I am so close to being able to get another power bar for some shields. That was a really good RNG for me. Alright. We are really close now. Let's go ahead and just put that into the engines for now. Why not? Because why have power floating around not being used, right? Okay. Nothing there. That's kind of unfortunate, but it happens. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to start heading back up and making our way to the exit, because eventually this guy is going to... these rebels are going to catch up to me here. Really want to get some encounters going on here. Let's see, heavily damaged Federation ship is hiding in the nebula. If we can make contact, they fade. Let's attempt to follow them. Alright, so apparently they were just baiting me. But this guy really shouldn't be too much of a problem to handle. As long as we can keep his drones offline, which I think that's what I'm going to go for. That drone fires often enough. Luckily, he missed there with his main ship weapon, which is really going to hurt his chances of doing any sort of damage to me at all. I think I'm just going to keep punishing his drone, honestly. No need not to, because really that was the only thing that could do anything to me. As you can see, he's really trying to get that repaired, but... well, if I keep missing... yeah, I just don't think he's going to get the chance to get that repaired. And he knows it. Your ship is surprisingly well equipped. Please take this. Yes. Okay, 4 fuel, 6 missiles, 12 scrap. Okay, I'd have to be stupid to refuse that. That's a really good offer. Look how many missiles I have. I really need to start using those more often. I think I will from here on out. That is just ridiculous. That was really good for us. Let's go ahead and get that extra power bar so we can have those shields. Now we have 2 bubbles. This is just a really good run so far. I've had runs that were not this good, as I'm sure you all know. But this is amazing. And honestly, I probably could have gone down here and farmed these, but what I was really worried about was making the jump back up to the exit. I probably should have gone there, maybe, and then jumped back to the exit that way, but I messed up. Let's see if I have to pay for that. Really, it's just about minimizing your, the time here. All right. We have a slave trader. He's got 2 shields. That's kind of scary, but I think I could take him out. Yeah, okay. I was a little worried. I saw the 2 shields there. We're going to start getting into those fights now that we're a little further on, so... But, as I was saying, I've got these missiles I can use if I need to. Oh, and I just leveled up my weapons. That is awesome. That means my cooldowns are really reduced. I just pounded him really good there. So I think at this point I really don't need to use my my missiles. He can't do anything to me, really. Alright, he's going to offer me a slave. Do I want another crew member? Yeah, actually, I think I do. So let's go for it. This guy's an NG, which that is awesome for me, because these guys can repair anything. So it'll be nice having another guy here to just repair stuff. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep him right here. I think I'm actually going to keep him in my weapons room. That way, if an enemy happens to target my weapons, this will get repaired the fastest, which I could put him in the shields room, and that would get my shields back up quicker, but how much power I have, really, it's my weapons, I have to keep them online. So I'm going to keep him here. And it kind of gives me a chance to maybe, go to the shields or propulsion, since it's kind of right in the middle. Not so worried about my cockpit, but you never know. But I think this is probably the best position for him to be in, really. Alright, so let's go ahead and farm out the rest of the sector. See what we can do here. I might be able to make 2 more jumps. everything's in order. Let's give it a shot. Oh no, a sun sector. Oh, shoot. This may be a little bit more difficult, but I think we can handle it, guys. The ship doesn't have too much, this drone. So, really what we have to worry about in these kinds of sectors is the sun will flare up every now and then, which will cause fires on your ship. Fires can be kind of difficult to deal with sometimes, but if you manage your airlock control really well, it's not that big of a deal. And as you can see, I took his weapons out really quickly. I'm going to go ahead and use a missile just so we can minimize the sun's impact on me here. That way we can get out of the sector as soon as possible. Yeah, as you can see, I already blew him up. So really the sun's only going to have like one chance to make a solar flare against me here. And I got a pretty decent load out of that, really. We keep getting fuel, which is really nice, so I don't have to worry about the buying fuel at all. Alright, as you can see, we have a fire here. I'm going to go ahead and send my guys over there to take care of that real quick while my FTL drive charges. It's really nice having that NG there to put that fire out, to help me out with that. Otherwise, it would have been much more difficult. Probably hurt my crew member a little bit more. Okay. Alright, this is pretty good for us. I think what we can do is I think we can safely go to the store and maybe repair and sell some stuff, and then hit the exit out. I don't think that the rebels are going to get there, so we're going to take a chance. I jumped out of there just in time. Alright, and here we are. And I got a drone off that previous fight, which I don't use drones. I know a lot of people swear by them, but I just see them as free scrap, really. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to sell my Hull Smasher laser, because I really would like to take a look at what these guys have to offer here. Alright, we've got a small bomb here. That's actually pretty cool. Bombs are better than missiles, like hands down, just because drones can shoot down missiles, but not bombs. So if you ever get the chance to get a bomb over a missile, go for it. They are way better. They may not deal as much damage sometimes, but they are actually better. And I think their cooldown is higher, but it's worth it. Okay. Let's see, we got 40. I don't really have enough to buy another crew member. I may just, let's see, 3 for some fuel. I may buy some fuel. I don't know, I got 40. I think I'm just going to save it. I think what I'm going to do at this point is take a look at my ship. And I think I'm going to upgrade my door system, because I don't want intruders having it easy on me and getting free reign. That's one thing I'm going to do. Let's see, I've got 20 left. What do I want to do? Do I want to do anything? Well, no, I think I am okay. I don't think I really want to do anything else at this point. I was a little concerned about my doors, because you really don't want people just having free reign over your ship if they board it. That's just no fun. Alright, let's make it to the exit. Let's see what we have here. Okay, no events. Oh, wait, yes, there is. Alright, here's an event that lets me get 8 fuel for 4 missiles. Normally that wouldn't be a very good trade, but I've got 22 of them, and I only have 14 fuel. Fuel is more important to me, because I can still get some really good farm in. So I am going to take that offer. That was a pretty good offer for me. And there we have it. And I think let's jump to the next sector now. Alright, here's an easy choice. I can either go to the Uncharted Nebula, where I can have free roam, or I can go to the Mantis homeworlds and get boarded every 2 seconds. Yeah, Nebula, please. Thank you. Alright guys, that's it for part 2 of my FTL showcase. If you like this video, make sure to like, subscribe, and comment, and tell your friends about me, and I'll see you next.